Happy Monday. And when thinking about changing what we say, how often do we really consider how much words matter? Especially when we're in a moment of frustration or anger, or we ourselves are feeling pain and anxiousness. We don't feel right. And usually, right, we know how painful words can be or how helpful we can be when we're on the receiving end of it, right? We've had those moments where someone has said something painful to us and it just cuts us in two. Just as we've had something said to us that lifts us up and we feel like we can fly. And so to think about, when are the times we need to kind of hit pause in our lives and say, whoa, I need to change what I'm saying. And so as we think about this, today I've got for us Psalm 64, verses 8 through 10. The Lord will make them trip over their own tongues. Everyone who sees them will just shake their heads. Then all people will honor God, will announce the act of God, will understand it was God's work. Let the righteous rejoice in the Lord. Let them take refuge in him. Let everyone whose heart is in the right place give praise. So it's that sense of sometimes we are tripping over our own tongues because we kind of need to, because we needed to go, whoa, wait, pause. How would I feel if somebody said this to me? We have seen over the last week how powerful words can be and how they can be destructive or how they can be helpful. And so we really need to understand in ourselves, what are the messages? What are the messages that we say, that we put out there, whether that is verbally in conversations, over the phone, or on social media? What are the things that we are putting out there, and do they resemble? Let the righteous rejoice in the Lord. Let them take refuge in him. Let everyone whose heart is in the right place give praise. And how often are we being centered around God, around rejoicing, about being able to take refuge and rest in God, about being able to give praise? And how often are we tripping over our own tongues? So what is it that we need to change about what we say that reflects more of God and less out of pain? Pray with me. Oh God, as we go through these days, as there is so much pain and hatred and violence and anger in this world, and we recognize that words are powerful, that what we say has power, and that it can be helpful or destructive. Oh God, guide us in that. Guide us in our words. Guide us in what we put out on all forms, whether it's in conversation, over the phone, or on social media. Help us, oh God, to understand the power of our words and to connect them to you, who is about rejoicing, about giving praise, about lifting up and encouraging, about your steadfast love, about being able to take refuge in you. Help us, oh God, this day and every day. Amen. Have a good one.